To create a new quotation, be sure you are working with the contact record who's going to receive the quotation. By looking at this quote form, Doris, we can see that any new quotes would be targeted to Bob Jones. We'll navigate to the top of the form. I'm going to pick a different contact. We'll pick Peter Rabbit. We'll navigate back to the Quote tab area. To create a new quote for Peter Rabbit, click the New Record button. Confirm the date by clicking in the date field, and we'll choose today, then the Enter key. The quote has been created. It has quote ID number 10, and the cursor is now in the quantity field under quote details. We'll give Peter a quote for some train items. We're going to quote in one Enter key, and this will be for I Gotta Find It Here, a caboose. Cabooses cost $100 each. He's getting one. You can see the total listed here. We want to add another item on this quote. We can use the down arrow to select the next one. We'll call it 5 tracks, Enter key. And there's the straight tracks. They're $25 a piece. 5 of them is $125, and the total for this quote has been updated in the total row to $225. To create a printable version of this quotation to give to Peter Rabbit, click the Show Quote button. Here, you could print it or create a PDF. When finished with this quotation, we'll use Control W to close that. Go up to the top of the form, and we'll navigate to another contact here. This time, we're going to go to John Doe. Go back down to the Quotations tab. John has an outstanding quotation for 10 big curved tracks. Also, if we pop open this drop down, there's another person at that account, Joe Schultz. Escape key. Should you need to reassign a quotation from one person at an account to another, you can simply do so by opening the drop down and selecting the other individual. Of course, if you need to change the items that were on the quote, you can always do that at this point. We're gonna add another item here. 1 Super Deluxe Train Set. Nice item, $1,500. In a similar fashion, if you needed to delete an item that was on a quote, just select that. Detail item and use the Delete key. It's gone. Just be careful, there's no undo. Finally, if you'd like to delete an entire quotation, select the quotation in the left side here, and then just use the Delete key. Confirm with the yes. Now, there are no quotations outstanding for that account. Of course, if you went back to the support tools and opened up the quotes table, you'd find no quote listed for John Doe. We'll close this with Control W and go back to contacts.